Finding my way. Respawn. Respawn. Evening all. There's three of us tonight. Jesus. Straight in. Jamie's there. Simon's making a coffee. Hey, he's here. Evening to Andy. Todgy is here as well. Watching while he's putting his comms in. And Slowbones is here as well. If anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard link, was up at the beginning of the show. And just for everybody's purposes, it is up on the side again. There we go. StreamYard link down the bottom or over in the side chat. Jump on the camera if you want. Come and join us on a Friday night. It's going to be Egciting. Oh, here we go. All the buddy jokes. No mention. Are we 15 seconds in? Yeah, I can mention no rampant rabbits tonight, please. Evening to Dark Side. Good to see you, mate. VJ's here as well. Fine Rock Riders here. Rizlar's here. It's obviously there's nothing on the telly tonight, so you've all come to watch me and him and him. Right. I am going to mention one thing. There was a little conversation that went on the Motor Vloggers channel the other day about certain live streams. I do mine, and I will put it. I'm going to just put it to bed now. Put it to bed later as well. But too many innuendos tonight. I do this for me. I enjoy having a Friday night, sitting here chatting with the boys. There's nothing in it. If you want to come in, you can. If you don't want to watch me, then there's a big red X in that top right corner. Go and press the red X and go and watch Dick Emery or bloody Benny Hill or something, or go and watch some BBC who pay for all the people. And if you happen to watch, is a good one for you. Beans on Toast has done a video about the BBC, and he's like, "This is the BBC house, and look, there's." A certain square down there with a speaker in, and someone used to park their camper van here when he was entertaining young girls and boys in the back of his van. I was like, no, move on, Beans, move on. But it's very interesting. But yeah, it's just all the boys having a bit of a laugh and having a bit of fun. Exeter's here as well. Good to see you. How's it going, chicken? And punch it. Oh, you are awful, but I do like it. And talking of another motor vlogger, another one down the bottom here is Andy GSA Tractor.
Andy
has got his nicely remapped BMW with all the bloody lights. We had a couple of them last week. We had you've obviously seen the ride out, but we had the guy with the phone. The one I didn't include because a certain bloody hooligan down here. We come back from Gasoline Juice heading to Gifford Park, and we all got down to the big roundabout just past Super Sausage. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, right, we'll go outside lane so I can get right onto the outside lane and gun it. Lo and behold, white car pulls across and I pull up beside her. What are you doing? What are you doing? And she just sat there. It's like, what? I don't know what I'm doing. She decided to sit in the outside lane at 45 miles an hour. Unfortunately, dirty great big air horns and multiple lights lit her up like a Christmas tree down here. She moved very quickly.
I bet.
Yeah, but it was all good. It was all good.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Jamie, did you manage to sort out the quote you were needing?
No, not yet. I'm still waiting for it. And I had one insurance company broker tell me they couldn't find me insurance because my bike didn't have a garage.
Mm. Oh, yeah, not too bad. I'm off the tools now. See, if you want your kitchen or your bedroom or your bathroom designed, speak to Steve, Exeter Rider. He's designing it all. Very good. Still happy with the move to driving?
Yes, very happy.
Excellent. Can't put a price on happiness. Exactly that. Boo's in the room as well. Barry, how you doing, mate? Great night that we had down at the Lowndes Arms on Thursday. You see the photos. Me and Boo are parked together as well. The reason we put the bikes there is because if it gets full, you can't get your bike out. So me and Boo got prime position, so we could just roll straight out. But it was good. I'm over the moon. Portsmouth next week. Oh. And Vincent's going to stick to designing computer systems. I'm just going to stick to what I do in the garage, having a little bit of fun. And good old
I
Ben.
drank some coffee then.
Just to retire.
What you got? Oh, Andy's got his glass of wine. Just about to see it drop there, Andy.
It is a nice bike shed Shiraz.
Oh, well,
Yeah, can't see fuck all.
he's disappeared there. He's like the invisible man, isn't he?
It's invisible. It's an invisible disappearing bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a nice
I think it disappear all right, glass by glass.
Excellent. Matt's in. Empty belly. Good to see you, Matt. Hope the family are all well, mate. Tom's is in as well. Tom's TC, and he's been out on that MT-01 again, so making loads of noise on that damn thing. Lovely bike. Mate of mine came down. He came to the bike night at the Lowndes on Thursday. Brought his daughter's car in for a MOT, passed it, and he said, "Where are you off to tonight?" We're doing the Lowndes. I'll come down on the bike, and he brought his Victory 106 down. Jesus Christ, that thing is it. I've got a great rear shot of that Victory just sitting behind me. So absolutely lovely bike. But he's going to be coming out on a few more rides with us. So, yeah, thanks for coming out, Ben. Much appreciated, mate. As I say, there's not a lot to talk about tonight because I did have a quick look at, dare I say, the parish news, like some people do. There's a new Ducati MX Experience coming out, nothing else out. My first impressions of an Indian. Well, speak to Uncle Red.
Gave me more of a clutch.
The only thing was, obviously, MCN have jumped all over it. I follow Bike Track because obviously all the tracking firms, or most of us use Bike Track. Or Andy's got. What's your one, Andy? On yours?
I recommended Bike Track to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Andy's got it as well. So I went with Bike Track. They traced a stolen bike down to the docks, found it in a crate, and when they opened up the 3 other crates, another 3 stolen motorbikes that didn't have trackers on. But they found that one just off using Bike Track. So if you do want to get a decent tracker on your bike, mate, get yourself a Bike Track.
0.9% success rate of getting your bike back.
Let's have a quick read.
And insurance company cut your insurance by half. So
yeah, it does. It knocked mine right down. Mine was fully loaded with everything on it: recovery, breakdown at home, leather cover for $3,000, and all my kit. 440 quid a year, fully comp, which ain't bad at all, and 0 excess as well.
Oh, nice.
So still using the GTR a lot. To be honest, not ridden it since. Oh bloody hell! Need to get out, mate. Slow Riders here as well. Evening, Stu.
The Bike Track tracker is 300 quid plus installation, and then I pay £229 for 3 years monitoring. But that's different. You can have £99 for a year. I think it's £179 for 2 or 2
for 2. Yeah, that's what I went with. 2 years.
I just pay for 3 years because you can take it off, or you can have it taken off and put on any other bike and just continue using your asset. So there's no.
All right, so Rizzler's out tomorrow. I didn't know there was a 3 a.m. There is in Simon's book because it's quieter on the roads. The only thing you see on the roads at 3 a.m. is people sitting in the middle lane and pissed Polish lorry drivers that are weaving everywhere.
Just getting up for my second
beard, deer and fucking rabbits and everything else that try and kill you. So no, that's why the bike stayed at home. I'm much rather squashing women Land Rover.
Oh, but you're owned by one. That's not a bad day, really, is it? Owned by one, because you get the rest of the afternoon to yourself, mind you. I suppose you have to sleep as well, but
you need.
Yeah, but unfortunately, getting up at 2 o'clock, I go to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. I feel like a fucking 10-year-old. But other than that, yeah.
Oh Jesus!
That's it.
Send Tracy out to 2 more hours, then you can retire.
She's just having a nice little pay rise, actually, so I'm over the moon with that.
Quick one as well. Let me just jump onto my Facebook. If anybody is interested, not that they're going to be. Big thing that popped up in Milton Keynes at the moment. Police are looking for witnesses. There was a certain incident happened at 1 p.m. this afternoon, where a certain person decided he was going to strip his clothes off and run down the side of the road and get arrested for it. So police are appealing for witnesses, which was absolutely hilarious.
They've caught him, but they want witnesses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Apparently, he wasn't a big bloke, but he's claiming it was cold. So,
right. Let me have a quick look. I've just got to find this post. Right, there we go. There's the link. Copy the link. If you go onto my personal Facebook, most of the people that follow me on Facebook know my private name. But for my birthday, I am doing a fundraiser. So don't buy me cards and don't send me money and don't buy me bike bits. Even a couple of quid, just stick a couple of quid in this. It's on my Facebook page. My thing for this year is Rosie's Rainbow Fund. So yeah, Tracy, obviously the organizer's already stuck a tenner in for me, just to start it off. Oh, shush, wrong page. That's the YouTube. But yeah, go and stick some money in my donate to the Ride of Ides Rosie's Rainbow Fund. So we're doing another one for them in September. So that'll be good. So they do 2 a year.
Spain and Portugal.
Yeah, go and give some money to Rosie's Rainbow Fund.
Tottering.
And you'll send them a bottle of wine. The cheap one. It's just have a roll through them. People having lunch while you're getting your pajamas on. Just Chewy out. I'm out on bail. Oh, brilliant. Vince is here as well, Barnstormer. Obviously, Ben that came with me on Thursday, because he said to me, he said, "Oh, what a cracking bike night." He had absolute blast chatting with a load of people. And he said to me, he said, "Oh, your bike night's really good." I said, "I had nothing to do with it." I said, "The guy behind it is this guy, Barnstormer, down the bottom. Vince is the one that organises bike night at the Lounge. Just so happened he come into the garage, and I gave it a little plug, and we've hammered the crap out of it on social media, and obviously Toxic Throttle have been posting it as well. So yeah, bike night on the Lounge is doing really, really well, which means that the pub's earning money and it's keeping the pub in business. So yeah, you know, it's a win-win situation. The bikers have got somewhere to go, and the landlord Dan is making a little bit of money out of it. So, and it's getting busier and busier down there. So next one, 2 weeks time, which will be when I'm back from holiday. So we come back on the Friday, Saturday. The following Thursday, we're back down to bike night at the Lounge. There we go. I think about 50 bikes last night. Excellent. Vincent's just said, did they reject the planning application for the huge extension next to the pub? I know there's about 80 people jumped on it because I shared it everywhere. I think Jamie even filled it in, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of the guys that had obviously jumped on it. I think Julian did it as well. I'm also happy to accept birthday money. She'll go to charity of choice, more likely to go towards a new bike. If I reach £1 million, then I'll organise my own little Devon Live Aid.
Devon Aid, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, with Steve, if he organised a Live Aid, it'll be the people like Adam and the Ants and Fleetwood Mac and Nick Kershaw and Howard Jones. It'll be all the people from the 80s that he was. Oh. That'll be fun though. Oh god. Right. Zed's just popped in. Hello everyone. Bike sold its MOT. Well done, Zed. Trying for the BMQ. Oh, K60. I've got what was it, a K1200 sitting on my ramp at the moment. It got towed in last week by the AA. And it'd gone to the local garage. You should know this, Andy, because I think your tyre valves are the same. His tyre valve is in the side of the spoke. So he's got like a T. This one goes into the side of the spoke.
I've got spokes. My tyre valve's just sitting on the rim. But it's obviously a T.
Yeah, same as mine then. But his one goes into the mag alloy, in the spoke of the mag alloy.
Mag alloys.
But he'd gone to the local thing, gone to pump it up, and obviously moved the airline to try and get onto it and snapped it off. So it instantly deflated the tyre. But the only thing was, he said, the AA can either take it to Wollaston's or bring it to you. I went, bring it to us. You know, we've got to order the part from Wollaston's anyway. Only thing is that tyre valve is in Germany at the moment. They haven't got any in stock in the country. So he's going to have to wait till Wednesday of next week to have his new tyre valve.
I'm going through Germany. I'll pick one up.
Pick one up, or pick a couple up.
We're going to Touratech on the way back to south of Strasbourg. We went there the other year. It's another bit of my sat nav I want to pick up, and I'm not paying 120 quid for it here when I can get it for 70 quid there.
Yeah. K16, £1,200 a service. Put me oh, bloody hell, that's expensive. Jules is here. Evening, Jules. Good to see you.
4 hours work to get down to the spark plug.
Bloody Devon Live Aid says, could it handle the hairspray? And if you happen to notice the intro picture, I was waiting for Andy to say something about it because he did the Easter egg run. That's actually one of the guys off of Andy's Easter egg run. That's
Gavin.
Is it? Because I noticed Crouchy was in the chicken suit.
Yep. Yeah, it was quite funny watching Crouchy. It took the aid of a couple of women to get Crouchy and Gavin in their suits. And bending was a problem, and stitching would have been needed.
But there was loads of Easter eggs, so yeah, well done. Did you watch
hospital? There was just over 400 Easter eggs, and there was some little toys and stuff like that. They actually give every single child in the hospital an Easter egg, then had to go up to every single teenager, then up another level, and I think they ended up giving them to nurses and everyone else because they pretty much exhausted how many people could have a bloody Easter egg in the hospital. It was really funny.
So there's going to be loads of people all. I feel ill. I've had too much chocolate.
You're in the right place.
Well, yeah, you're in the right place to have your stomach pumped, aren't you? Yeah, well done, everybody. Rizlas just said, I forgot to refresh my browser. Did I miss anything? No, just three boring old farts and one young one. But he ain't that young.
How'd you get a young old fart?
Yeah, you don't get. Yeah, he's a young. He's just a whippersnapper, and he's he's just a. And don't forget, obviously, Jamie has his bike night next Saturday. Tell us about it. Go on. Why am I telling everyone? You do it.
Oh man, yeah. So obviously got a bike night next Saturday from 6:30 to 8. Up at the View Bar at the end of Hill Lane. Obviously, we're planning hopefully to go on a little ride out. Somewhere out in the forest yet, but I'm still planning that route a little bit at the moment. But yeah, we're also hoping for nice weather, and the guys are going to hopefully do a barbecue for us up there.
Oh, excellent. Well, if I can get down, I'll have a try. It obviously depends on how knackered I am, if I've got any money to get fuel, because no doubt if we're on holiday, she's going to spend most of it. But yeah,
I figured a way of cutting down holiday costs by half. It's leave the fuckers at home and go on your own.
Yeah. Vincent just said, when are we going down to Jamie's area again? That was nice. It's probably next Saturday. I was going to get the garage about 12, ride down to Jamie's, probably get there for about it's about 2.5 hours or so to get to Portsmouth. With a stop in the way.
Portsmouth.
Oh, sorry, Southampton, isn't it? Yeah, Southampton. Yeah, I think we did
an hour and a half. Portsmouth is an hour and a half. Simple.
Yeah, I think we did it about an hour and a half.
I can leave Hemel at 4:30 and get the 6 o'clock Isle of Wight ferry.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably come down in the afternoon, spend a bit of time with Jamie, and then we can obviously go on at the bike night. It all depends, and then. If I leave about 8, that means I'm back at the garage for about 10. So
I mean, old Todge can get along to Southampton in like fucking 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh well, we'll get Todge up to us. He can come up. We can meet.
45 minutes from where he is, surely, to Southampton.
Yeah, well, that's all right then. Well, if he can get up to us, we'll meet him next Saturday then. Great for all involved, exactly. Andy wishes. She's
on her new hours at work now, which means she can sit up and pester me on a Friday.
Yeah, of course, Vincent's on his the snail terrain that does 55 mile an hour, so that'll be he'll be leaving at 8 in the morning to get to you for about 12, Jamie.
To be fair, even his bike at 55, it shouldn't be any more than about an hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah,
give or take.
Double O. Oh, Taj reckons double. Oh, well, you can still get. It's only the same distance I'm riding, so yeah, you can come and meet us.
What's he do? Is he using a pedal cycle? So I can do Southampton to Bleeding Bournemouth in like 45 minutes. 50 minutes.
He's going to get probably gone down on his C90, isn't he? He's got Exeter's C90.
It takes me 3 hours.
That's doable. It's doable. Right. Well, yeah. Let's see if we can get it on for next Saturday, and yeah, it'll be a good little because I can actually get to meet up with people. One of the guys. Oh God, I had a right one at the garden centre. Because obviously I use Dobbies for shooting the video.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, I decided I'm going to take the new Lex Moto R66, which ain't a bad bike. I ain't had a bad word about it yet. You know, it rides nice. I think
because it hasn't been sold yet.
No, I think it's just over about 2,000. I think it's 2,800 if you buy it. So it rounds up just under $3,000. But it's half Detroit, half Michigan. 6-speed box, water-cooled engine, all the bells and whistles on it.
Do you reckon they're charging so much for these Chinese pieces of shite now because Trump's put embargoes on everyone?
I don't know, but this thing's got
the embargoes on everyone. You'd be able to buy a Lex Moto for 50 quid, wouldn't you?
The thing is, it's got traction control and ABS on it for a 125, which ain't bad. So you've got adjustable traction control and ABS.
Any traction control, you just go like that with your hands really quick.
That's true. But I gets down there and this bloke went, "Oh, well, you've parked the other side of the green bit." And I went, "Well, yeah, I shoot the bikes in this little area here where the lorries park." And he went, Oh, well, at least it's clean and you haven't chucked all your McDonald's. I said, "It ain't me that chucks the McDonald wrappers down, mate." I said, "It's everybody comes down to go to sticker board." Of course, I goes to the sticker board. Someone's put a sticker on it with a hand doing that and an FU underneath it. Right? Yeah, that one's going to have to come off, unfortunately. But I don't know a biker that's got one of those with an FU underneath it. So yeah, that unfortunately I peeled that sticker off. It's still there, but it's on the back of the box, out the way. Yes, can't have that on a video what we're doing. But who's Mikey said to me he's going to pop a sticker on it, and a load of the boys that are all going to do that. The other one was gasoline juice. Me and Andy and all the boys rolled out the gasoline juice last Sunday. The only place we could park was this bit of like side, but the curb dropped away by about 6 inches. But they've been digging cables. Of course, Andy drops shell off and he backs in. I dropped off and backed in. Then we goes in gasoline juice. Of course, we're getting ready to come out, and Andy went, "We'll do Gifford Park. We'll go to the Hells Angels, Lee Valley, meet all the Hells Angels." I got my mask on, and then we got and Caesar that owns gasoline juice come out, and he went, "Oh, terror! You look like a terrorist. Hang on, let me get my bomb." And I got my bomb out, and he's like, "I dare you to go running in and shout Ali Akbar." Don't dare me. This guy took one look at his coffee and he was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." And he was killing himself laughing. He went, "You crap." But it was funny. Right. Exeter, do you miss making YouTube videos, Simon?
Yes.
You ought to do it from the lorry.
You must have days off. You can't be working 7 days a week. You're like a hermit. No. You've disappeared off the planet.
Because I'm a reserve at the moment, my start time varies. So some weeks I get 2 days off, some weeks I get 3 days off, and then I'm just trying to catch up on everything that I've not done during the week. So once I get myself some set hours, I'll be much better. But yeah.
Here we are. I might as well give this a plug. New to streaming, looking to level up. StreamYard. If you click that StreamYard link there, you will get a $10 discount. There we go. So, Exeter, if you fancy doing StreamYard, mate, and you've only got the cheap one,
don't forget it's a $10 discount, but there's 125% tariff on that.
Don't give me the accounts. Oh. An American vlogger called Scott Wookie had a sticker that his tongue was sticking out, where his tongue was sticking the middle finger. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you can't have stickers like that on the board. Oh, God, what's the other one we had in the other day? Believe it or not, I had, I've never heard of one of these. FB Mondial.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mondale. Mundial or something.
Mondial. Yeah, this guy brought in this. He said, I've got this bike. It's been imported to my mate in the Isle of Man, but then I've bought it from the Isle of Man and brought it to England, and it's 2017 bike, but it's got no reg plate on it. It's never been registered. Great, but DVLA won't register it without an MOT certificate. So, I haven't done one of these in a while. Comes out, he said, I've got this thing called a certificate of conformity. I went, all right, yeah, brilliant, I can do that. Bring it in, and I can get all the details on it. So I said to the girl in the office, she ran and went, read that out to me. And she went, hang on, registrazione di vehiculo. And I went, yeah, registration of vehicles. She went, oh, all right. The chassis. I was like, it's in Italian. I went, yeah, there we go. Chassis number, VIN, blah, blah. Got on, MOT'd it, gave him a call. Your bike's past the MOT. A couple of things. His rear reg light was missing. So I managed to put a 501 bulb in it, but it's showing white light to the back of the bike. I'm like, shit, it's got no cap on the back where the reg bulb goes. Hang on. Gaffer tape in a loop, and I made a little holder for it out of gaffer tape, and I went, you could have to buy a cap for it, but I've done it out of gaffer tape. It's enough to get you through the MOT. All right. And he said to me, he said, your mum's name's not Chris, is it? And I went, yeah. And your dad's name's Bob? And I went, yeah. And he went, I used to work with your dad in the piano factory years and years ago. And I mentioned it to mum. I went out to see my mum today. Went out for a Friday breakfast, and she went, "Oh my God, that's Brian. He used to work with your dad like 40 years ago." So I was like, "Oh bloody hell!" And she said he never rode a motorbike. He used to have a little old Anglia van. And I went, "Oh, he's got a bike now." And she went, "Oh bloody hell!" So yeah, I put the two in contact so they can chat to each other. So small world.
I got a parrot in my ear hole going, "Shalom. I thought I saw a puddy cat among other various words it's copying out." He does his head and goes, "Shalom." Fucking, it's wrong. Shut up. He's usually asleep this time of night, but for some reason he's up his own arse. He's been riding the dog through the front room, much to the dog's dismay, trying to chomp on him.
I'm going to do my full access. I recognise people. Obviously, depends where you are. Yeah. Oh, Simon's already beaten me to it. Depends where you are. It has some VIN plate on it, but the frame has the correct stamp on it. Yeah. As long as you've got markings on the stamp with a set of numbers, normally on the headstock. Doesn't need the VIN plate. As long as you've got something on the headstock or a decent number stamped somewhere on the bike. And it lines up with the VIN. It don't need a actual VIN plate. Yeah. My ZX, my 7R had one down the side, which is obviously when I went to Bike Shore to insure it, and they looked at it, and he said to me, "Look at what yours is," and I went, "Yeah, I don't get it," because he said to me, "Oh, they wouldn't insure it without the assessor looking at it," but it had actually got the chassis number on it. But in the end, it had got a J at the end, which was Japan. So it proved out to be a Japanese import.
Page in a minute, he talks more sense than I do. This bird.
Yeah. So long as you got something on the headstock Z, or there's a stamp somewhere with a chassis number. You don't need an actual VIN plate. Middle of Bedford and MK. Oh, there we go. Go to learn to ride. If you want to do a full do a full test. Go and
Are
learn
they
to ride.
at the bowl? Are they the ones
Yeah.
at the bowl?
Yeah, Milton Keynes Bowl. So yeah,
Used to be Horizon, didn't it?
used to be Horizon. It's now
side. Did they actually finish? Did they?
Oh, they've
Yeah.
gone. They went to the wall about fucking a year ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
yeah, they got bought out. Guy actually owns Learn to Ride. He was originally Horizon, but Guy basically started a brand new company called Learn to Ride. So Guy, and they've got two other testers there. So they've got Will that does CBTs and Matt, he's the one with the green Triumph Andy, goes out with us to Emma's. And then they've got another couple of guys with them, but all the team are Toxic Throttle Club. So basically, Toxic Throttle Club is Learn to Ride, Rev Bomb, and Eclipse Motorcycles. So we started a brand new thing just to get riders out and teach newbies to come out and ride with us. So yeah, going to speak to the guy. Guy doesn't. Guy only does full tests. He does like the DAS and the big stuff. Will and Matt only do CBTs. But yeah, speak to Guy. Whatever you do, don't use the other one in Milton Keynes, which is probably ride not that well. Simon knows.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember the name of it.
He's all right, but he's very how can I say it? Very shouty. He's very yeah. And if you're a female, he will belittle you, basically.
Yeah. So I've been off my bike that long. I think I'm going to have to go back and have a refresher.
Yeah, biking is a man's world, not for women.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Biking should be done by men wearing leathers and race suits. And
is he transsexual as well, by any chance?
If he was a tea sniffer, he wouldn't say that.
Must be right to my missus if he's shouty too. He is really shouty at people. So yeah, I've had a lot of feedback because I used to refer them two riding schools in Milton Keynes, but and then obviously everyone come back to me and went, "Oh, I went with the second one."
It's worth to being married. You tell him to shut up. He tells you to fuck off.
They're on Facebook as well. If you go onto Facebook, just put Learn the number 2 and Ride, you'll find them. Or if you put Toxic Throttle Club, join it. It is a private club, but join Toxic Throttle Club. Just message them and say, I need some pointers at doing my full license. Guys on Toxic Throttle, or Matt will put you in contact with him. But Matt's a really nice guy. And we share the Friday night lives up on Toxic Throttle as well. I need to drop yourself before. So yeah, pop them in. Oh, I'll tell you what. Poor old Richard, who he's normally in the side chat, Silverback cyclist. So he's got an F800 ST that he bought off of us, but he's also got one of these, what they call them, is it a recumbent where you sit in it and you pedal along?
Oh,
so he's got one of those, and him and his missus go out camping on the bike. Not shut your ears, Andy. He does camping trips, but he goes out on the bicycles and does camping as well. Richard was the one that, if you know Simpson, Simon. So as you go down Simpson Road, there was the bridge and it had the traffic lights. He actually figured out if you were coming from the other side on a pedal cycle. Or on an electric bike and you're slow, the traffic lights went to green as you got to the top of the bridge, which was dangerous for cyclists. So he approached the council and actually got the timing changed on the Simpson Bridge.
Yeah. So
that cyclists could actually get over the bridge one way, but they're faster if you go the other way.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah. Stuart's here as well. Evening, Brevin, all inside chat and all on. Sorry, Stuart, we are going to probably go down to Jamie's next Saturday. So if you want to go with Vincent, take the XDV with Vincent. I'm going to be leaving Eclipse about 12 o'clock. So yeah, if I get back in time, but I will let you know by about Thursday, Friday, how my holiday fares. Because if I'm absolutely knackered, mate, I ain't rolling down there. We'll see how it goes anyway. I got asked what I like more, my first bike or my first girlfriend. One was old and worn out and smelt of wee. I can't remember my first bike.
Nice one.
Oh, Jesus. Shell's just said, that's all right. It's where you go to see your grandma and you walk into the old folks' home and the first thing that hits you is the smell of wee. Or the old dear sort of bustling down the corridor on her Zimmer frame or walking stick. Oh, right. Vince is off for a beer night. All right, so take care, Vince. We'll see you not this Thursday, next Thursday. Or if you're about next Sunday, mate, it's Emma's Caff as well. So I think that's the 27th.
As I'm retired.
Let me have a quick look. Yeah, it is. It's the 27th she's open. Yeah, so that'll be next Sunday. That'll be a good one. So happy days there. Right, couple of others. Let me just. I've got to share this one out because absolutely hilarious. I've just got to find the right page now. Right, where are we? You can bugger off. 2 people asked to join the Lexmoto Ciphers group. No, you can't. I don't want to be interested in how you do that. Right. Where is it?
When are you going to be able to fit your bike in to fix that new light?
What's that, mate?
Got to make an appointment to drop her bike off to get that light fitted, didn't I?
Whenever you're ready, mate. I'm back. I am back in the garage from not this Monday, but Monday of next week. So yeah, give Bex a ring in the office. Just tell her you want to book it in. The tail light's sitting on my part shelf. So
is Bex back full time now?
No, she's part time. Her last Saturday is God. I've got to work this out now. The Saturday I go down to pick the bike up to go to Jamie, because she's got a job now working in a school. She's finally got a, is it the DBS or something where you get checked out? Yeah. So she's finally got the full level. It's taken her a month and a half to get her DBS check through because they're literally swamped with DBSs. But she's working in a school that's dealing with kids with ADHD, Asperger's and all that, so basically challenged kids, but her 2 young ones have got basically Asperger's and ADHD, so she deals with it at home, and they said she's an excellent candidate. So yeah, good luck, Bex. But obviously we've got new receptionist, which is fun at the moment. She's in training, but you know, Bex has been there for 3-4 years now, and Bex, you know, I don't do any bike sales now. Bex, literally, I can say to her, I've got someone coming in to look at a bike, and she'll go in the showroom and go, oh, it's a 125, it's got 14.5 horsepower, it's 6-speed box, E5 petrol, seating position, seat height stick. She's learnt the bikes literally off of me, and she's very good at what she does. So much so, she literally messaged me tonight on WhatsApp and said, oh, someone's inquired off the back of one of your videos about the old LXRs. I went, there's no difference between the old one and the new one, apart from a little bit more horsepower and the fact that they've painted the frames gold. That is the only difference in them.
And the one
is it?
Yeah, that's literally it. And she went, oh, I've just sold the last one in the showroom. Oh, brilliant. The guy's coming down Tuesday. It paid the deposit. And I went, I'm not there. Oh, bugger. You sell it yourself. You deal with it. I'll just build the bike and ride it when you get back. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm pushing bike. I've managed to sell the FJR, but I literally did that off the back of one of my videos, the test ride, and the guy managed to find my WhatsApp number, messaged me and said, oh, is the FJR for sale? Yeah, I'll give you a call. Gave him a call. I said, we normally send everything through the garage. Have you got email? Well, I don't normally do modern day email. I'm an older rider. Have you got WhatsApp on your phone? Yeah, brilliant.
Modern day email. What does he want? Fucking carrier pigeon.
Yeah. So I literally chat with him on the WhatsApp. Here's a video of your bike. All the lights working. He's seen the ride video of me going out on the final ride. he's quite happy. That goes next Tuesday, so we're sending that courier, but that's going down to Tunbridge Wells, which is that's not far from you, Jamie.
No.
I think it's about halfway to you or something. So, not Essex, is it? Kent.
Kent. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's having it. He's having that down there. So that'll be good for him. Right. I'm loving the look of the Kawasaki Z9, like in the Triumph Bonneville Bobber. Street Triple, yeah. Tiger Sport 660. One of our guys, I've got to tell you this. This is bloody hilarious. I've only ever done one TRF run. We went out with the boys on the TRF, which is basically Trail Riders Fellowship. He said to me, he said, we'll take you around Burco. Yeah, all right. Going round. Oh, we're going to come to this puddle. It wasn't a puddle. It's 20 foot of water. It's like going through a ford. And he said to me, he said, what you want to do? He said, there's a rut in the mud. Line your front wheels up. And I went, am I going to get through? I said, because I got panniers. I left the panniers and top. He said, you're meant to take your panniers and top box off if you go trail riding. Make the bike as naked and light as you can. And I went, oh, crap.
Because if the bike falls over, the panniers stop it in the bike.
Well, true. But I went through this puddle and I come out the other side. Yeah, we had a nice little 20-mile ride out down the back lanes. I got back to the garage. I got 1.5 inches of mud in my sump tray where I'd scooped the puddles up. Oh, Jamie's just gone. But I had a good time out. One of my mates said to me, he said, oh, what's this TRF that you keep going on about? And I went, it's basically back lanes. They give you an extra little map that you can overlay on your Garmin. You can just click on the XRF file and just overlay the trail ride, and it shows you all the back lanes. Oh, all right. And off he went. So he's got a brand new Triumph Tiger 900, 6 weeks old, and he decides he's going to take it trail riding. He goes and does the trail. And they said to him about this little brook that they go through. So, of course, and the guy said to him, when you go through, keep the power on. If you get stuck halfway, gun it. So he gets halfway into the puddle and the bike's like, give it some welly. Gives it some welly, comes ploughing out the other side. The bike is coated in water, dirty water. It's filthy dirty, and he's filled his sump tray up with mud. Basically, the sump tray has acted like a bulldozer and pushed all the mud to the side, and he's filled the guy's got his phone out and went, stop, turn your bike off. What? Starts snapping photos and then flicks the camera across the video and starts videoing his bike. And he went, I came for the ride, but I didn't like it. And then this frog bounds out from between his sump guard and his exhaust pipes. So this frog was sitting there between the exhaust pipes, like, where the hell I was sitting in the bottom of this puddle and all of a sudden I'm in a motorbike. But he's got a great shot. If you go on TikTok and put in, what was it? Oh, God, Triumph, just put Triumph frog passenger. You'll find this video of this frog sitting between a Triumph sump plate and the exhaust. And then the frog jumps out and bounds off down the mud out the way. But great bit of fun. Where's Jamie gone then? He's probably been called off by the missus. Let me just put the StreamYard link up in case he's...
You want to send the link again?
Oh, there we go. Down the bottom for you, Jamie. All good to go, mate. Right. Let's just go through some of these at the moment. Send the Raven. Oh, yeah, nice. Z9, yeah. 20. He's back. There he is. The missus has got. We've moved position now. Simon's got pride of place now.
The wife rang my phone, so of course it just kicked me off of everything.
My missus twice. Oh, bloody hell, Andy. Only twice a year, just once more than I do, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing like being covered in dirty water, exactly. There we go. Right, a bit minute. Believe it or not, I had totally different bike when I was 7. My first bike was a Z9. Mine was the original Z900, and they've just brought them back. They brought out the new Z900. It's exactly the same bike, apart from the engine's a little bit more mod cons. It's not a car bike anymore. It's an injected bike, but the Z9 was nice. If they brought back the Z13,
Hasn't
then...
Lewis and Dick Fryer got one then?
What's that, a Z9?
Yeah.
I have no idea, mate. The last thing I knew, he had a gold wing, and that I don't follow him. There's a lot of people that I'll watch a lot of channels, but there's some channels that I can't be asked with you, mate. You're too above your station. You're up your own arse. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just a guy that rides a bike, has a few followers, and everyone's like, "Yeah, but
like to find out who his wife's watching."
I haven't even looked to see how many followers. I don't follow all that. You know, I just do videos. I do it for the sake of me. I enjoy a Friday night chat with the boys. I ain't fussed about. I wouldn't care if I got 6 subscribers or 60 million. It doesn't make the slightest bit of difference to me.
60 million subscribers would be interesting. I bet some of them would have to be Chinese.
Yeah. Z13 was a 6. It was a straight 6, mate. Yeah. Bloody great big bike. But you imagine, 17 years old, I'm riding around on a Z13, and all my mates are on Yamaha 350 LCs and bloody Suzuki X7s. And then you pull up at the local bike meet, and you've got a Z1300, mate. Yeah, guess which bike the girls climb on? I should have had Pussy Magnet down the side of the tank. But yeah, all the girls loved it, and I had it for 4 years. That bike was absolutely beautiful.
It goes to show, mate, most women have got no taste.
Yeah, the thing was, I traded it in for a Laverda Jota. I had the 1000cc Laverda Jota, and this thing was bright orange. It was got shot of that. I had that about 6 months. Didn't like the colour in the end. And traded it in for a Motor Guzzi Le Mans Mark II with the old the engine stuck out the side. And you look at some of those now, the Laverda Jotas are going for like 10, 15 grand. The Le Mans Mark II, you can't buy them. They're about 12 grand. And I was like, Jesus, and you go looking for a decent Z13, you're looking at least another 9 grand for one of those. So all the bikes that I had back in sort of the 80s, they're all like mega money. But I certainly would not go and buy another Fireblade. I have a hate of Fireblades at the moment. Yeah, because my 959 Fireblade was the one that lost me my license in 1995. I got caught at 156 down the A5 in Milton Keynes. But the thing is, the guy that nicked me, he was in a Mark III, what was it, BMW 3 Series behind me.
I thought you were taking a 125 Lex Moto for a minute.
He got the lights going, and he said to me, he went, "Mate," he said, "do you realise how fast you're going?" And I went, "No." I said, "I know I was over the ton." I said, "All right, I was going a little bit fast." He went, "Mate," he said, "we've got you over 150 mile an hour." I went, "Oh, shit." He said, "I can't fault your riding, but I've got to nick you for it." And I went, "All right." He said, "I'll tell you what, I'll do you for 100. He said, "I'll do you for 101. He said, "That way you only lose your license a little bit." I got a 6-month ban and that to retake my test. Yeah. And then Phil found out, because we have to hand our licenses in every year. The first time that the girl in our office has actually, she went, "Oh, you got your bike license?" She went, "Hang on, your bike license says 1995. And I went, "Yeah." "I thought you took your license in 1982. I went, "Yeah, but I got banned for speeding." So I had to restart my license from 1995. Yeah, one and only time. And unless, of course, you count me and Simon down the A5 on the GTRs together. See how fast. I think we
that was 70 mile an hour. Prove it.
You pushed it a little bit. I'm sure you did 72.
No, 71 at the most. There was a breeze behind me. 71.
But yeah. Oh god. Right. Let me just go through some of the. Subi's in. Subaru's in. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You won a prize last week as well. So Subi, drop me your email, mate, because you won a prize. What did we give away last week? It was a hoodie, wasn't it? Yeah, Subaru. No, balaclava. That was it. Yeah, Scooby got a balaclava.
Give me that old Triumph Tiger thing you're riding. Give that away. Or spin that wheel thing.
It's because the bike vibrated like fuck because of it.
Yeah.
I was putting it on a Stan Stevens roof. Subi's never been caught speeding. There we go. The majority of people that can't be caught speeding, it's probably because they're on a Lex motor and it doesn't do more than 63 miles an hour. Unless, of course, you're in a 30, that is.
Yeah. Anything over 56 mile an hour to me is fast now. So.
Oh, of course, yeah, because you're not allowed to. Yeah, it's 55, isn't it, on any road, isn't it?
Well, no, 60 on most roads and 50, but yeah, they're all restricted to 56, aren't they? So.
Yeah, that's all right. Just get underneath the lorry, take the limiter off. Oh yes, any more new Lex Moto designs coming? There is hopefully another electric coming, but I hope it's going to be the Regen Cypher, but they haven't said yet.
I think Simon should trade his GTR.
Hang on a sec. Cover that bloody nipple off before you come up on camera, you dirty bastard. Right. I can't figure out if it's a dressing gown or it's a lounge suit. Right. We're going to... is it James? I can't figure out if James is back again. Right. Oh, here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Nippleless James is in the room.
Hey. How's it going? Let's go, boys.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't ask him how his trip went. You never shut him up.
Nah, don't do that.
Go on. How was the trip? Come on.
Oh, shit. There's loads of French people. I did get asked before. I did do a bit of French training before going. Learn a bit of the lingo, and it's the best I got to was, "Do you speak English?" And it sort of worked. So happy days.
This is all you actually fucking learn.
Yeah, that is it. Bonjour, madame, to the men. And,
I got to the point where does your daughter take aim?
I did try that one, but they just gave me a baguette. So
you have to ask him, Ivu as a batty?
Batty, yeah. We.
The only French word I know was when they taught me when we was on the lorries. He said, if you ever go in a caf, earth de pomme frite avec thé. Which I said, what's that? When egg and chips and a cup of tea.
You know, so everyone spoke English, so it didn't really matter, did it? Such a lazy nation we are.
Yeah.
But what a great trip, man. Smashed out some miles.
Go to France and there's like 200 people teach you how to speak Polish.
I don't even think I passed 200 people in France. That's how mad it is. There's no one there.
Oh,
literally, I was speaking to Andy last night. There's no one fucking there.
Yes, they're all in England, mate.
Yeah, they're all in London working. Nah, it was a great trip. I'm not gonna lie. Learned a lot of history, but there's more to learn.
Carry on. I'm just gonna get a glass of wine.
And the trophy done all right.
It looks like you're dressed up, ready for pipe and slippers.
I am, literally.
We was going to do a ride out Sunday to the Shuttleworth collection.
The Shuttleworth, where's that?
Oh, it's sort of an hour from us.
All right.
But it's like that. I remembered it's Easter Sunday, so the chances of anything being open are pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everything's shut. So we might be doing the Southend Shakedown Monday. So we might be going to Southend.
I'm back to work on Monday. Back to earn the money to get back over there. So I was looking at prices. Ain't bad, to be honest. The shuttle, it is I've got, was it 68 quid if I get a ferry the shuttle Monday week. I was like, mate, so cheap to get over there. I paid my online tolls a little while ago and registered with them. £8, well €8, come up like £6 something worth of toll. It's nothing.
Expensive.
It'll probably get more expensive when I leave it.
You can have registered bike, just keep it.
Yeah, I might get a little bit of tape on my plate for next time. We'll get more mud on it.
You can go through the fast lanes then. But
Yeah.
to be fair, 99% of the time we'll avoid tolls.
Yeah.
Unless it's,
I was looking at the map. There isn't a lot of tolls. When you look at it, it's literally the north and the west. Everywhere else is.
There's nothing on the toll roads anyway. They're immaculate.
Like I said last night, there's only one part where I was doing about 80, 82, and I'm looking ahead and I'm noticing the orange lights to the right in the hard shoulder, and a bloke running in the road. And I look down, there's fucking bits of chunks of tyre splattered across all lanes, and I'm like that at 80, like whoop, 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 weaving through all fucking this bit of debris, like. Because I didn't know what it was, I was like, I don't want any of that in my tyre, you know what I mean? But yeah, got through quite all right. And then we pulled up. We pulled over.
They try and record you between
Say
tolls. Just be careful when speeding on the tolls because they will time you between tickets.
Yeah, we kept pulling over, to be honest, just to have a little breather halfway through, you know, and it just sort of lets the clock tick, doesn't it? So, and I was speaking to Stuart last night because I didn't understand why we kept pulling over, and he said, yeah, well, I did it really because of the tolls. If we the speeds we're doing, we'd have got pretty much pounced on. So it was, but I'll tell you what, the fucking motorbikes just sit perfectly at 80, don't they? If the UK changed the motorway rules, we'd still be stuck in a car park on the M25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking crap, isn't it? So bad. Like when I got to the junction off the I can't remember what it was, off the M2 to the Dartford Tunnel, Dartford Bridge. Oh mate, the traffic. I was like, this is shit. Like just the traffic. I was like, I'm back. And then you're filtering, and there's big chunks of fucking tarmac out the middle, in between lanes. And you're like that, your fucking arse is going. It's like, just fucking everyone pinching you in, stopping you from going through. So I just stick my eye beams on. All right, you want to sit there, mate? Blinded by the lights. One guy actually pulled his fucking wing mirror in automatically. I was like, you dickhead. But no, I had a great trip. I wish it was a little longer. But today I just had a long day.
Most men think
that.
Most men think wish it was a little longer.
Yeah, well, it's the power behind us, eh? It's like the girth. It's all about the girth. 1 metre all round. Yeah, that's what I've been told.
You've been speaking to the wrong women.
She was fat.
Was it?
Well, I'll be telling. How you guys all been, all right?
Good.
Oh, Simon, I haven't seen you in like a year.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, you still got the GTR?
Yeah, in that year.
Nice.
Quick one
I can't put notice inside how actual sort of silver fox you are actually becoming in as little as a year.
Yeah.
This driving
it cost me a fortune for these fucking highlights, you know.
Quick one for you boys. Zed's obviously talking about his ZZR. There it is in all its glory. Mad old biker. Paul bought it, so yeah, and that was up Oakley on Thursday night. So yeah, he's still riding it, and it still looks as good as the day that he brought it down. So
nice.
ZZR still running nicely.
Nice.
Todger just said, cheers all, stay safe. Andy, let me know about Southampton. Yeah, that'll be good. Exeter's off. Take care, Steve. Look after yourself, mate. Have a good weekend. If you need your kitchen, bathroom or bedroom designing, speak to Exeter Rider, because that's exactly what he does now.
Nice.
Bedroom design and the kitchen design is easy, isn't it? Because most of them are fucking square, so you just stick a few units in, a bed in the corner, it's sorted.
Yeah.
Square.
Few bunk beds. How was the trip to the Isle of Wight then?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. It looked fun. It was actually, I was pissing myself when when your mate broke down. Like, I was like,
that was Cheddar Gorge.
I was at the gorge, was it?
Yeah, that was
What
Cheddar
happened? Was
Gorge.
it his belt snaps or something?
He blew his belt in his variator.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Rich, what are you up to Sunday anyway? You out and about or?
I don't know. Whatever. Whatever anyone's doing. I want to get out on the road. I've got to go and get it washed tomorrow. It looks like a fucking murder scene on the front of my bike at the minute. I'm not joking.
This way if you want.
Say again?
You're welcome to bimble over this way if you want.
Yeah, I might do. So, what is anyone going up the what's it called? Gasoline juice or anything? Super sausage?
Like I said, I don't know. Being Easter Sunday, a lot of stuff's going to be shut. I'll do a little bit of gobbling. I'll find out what's open.
Yeah, I'm.
I've got a full tank out there.
I'll be heading the other way to Norfolk, mate, on holiday. But
oh, should we go Norfolk?
It's red down and pester him all the way to Norfolk.
Yeah, we'll just like surround his car.
The funny thing is, we are literally where our lodge is. We are 20 miles from Hunstanton, and they do the bike meet at Hunstanton on a Sunday.
Stick it back on one of the boards. I think Uncle Red stuck a sticker over mine, so I think last time I was there, I peeled his off.
I shall have a look at the bike when we go up one stand, and I'll have a look at the bike board. I'll take a load of stickers with me and sticker the board up.
Oh, fucking! Oi, guys! Get this! Do you remember my Scotland trip? Yeah, and I lost all that footage. Yeah, all that footage gone.
You did
that drone footage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at my fucking controller, aren't I? There's a fucking SD card in it.
Oh, here we are. Northants Group are riding to
all the footage, mate. All the fucking footage.
See, the thing is, I got an SD card in the drone itself and not in the.
No, what I'd done, I remember doing it. When I see it, I clocked what I'd done. I took the SD card out because it was full, and I didn't want to just plonk it on the side, so I stuck it in the controller so it was safe. I forgot all about it.
Oh, God.
Fucking, I've got all that footage, which bollocks. So there might be another episode coming out of the lost footage of the owls or something. So I've got me up in like fucking cloud level in the Apple Cross and all that. It looks really good.
The next video is going to be how to lose weight on a motorcycle. Everyone's going to enjoy that one. Seriously, it's
how do you do that then?
But trust me, you'll enjoy it.
Oh man, I can't wait to see it.
Oh,
how to eat a baguette en route.
Talking of bloggers, motor vloggers that do content, Jay's in. Jay got me into trouble. Well, not into trouble, but I had some guy message me on Gmail, and he went,
"Hello."
Oh, he said, I know you do a live stream. He said, and you do like your videos. He went, but Jesus, mate. He said, when you turn up at a bike meet and everybody waits for you, and I went, what are you on about waiting for me? And he emailed back and went,
Sunday, Rich, if you want
to come. He said, you do this Toxic Throttle Club. And I went, yeah, I'm one of like the main parties on Toxic Throttle Club. Oh, yeah, well, some blokes put on his video. He said, it happened to pop up on my shorts on my YouTube. And I went, all right. And he went, yeah, you turn up a bike meet and Mr. Rev Bob makes the night. And I'm like, what are you on about? It's Jay's done a little short. It's not a bike meet until Rev Bomb turns up. I was like, oh, for God's sake, mate, it's a bit fucking tongue in cheek. Get a grip of yourself.
I can't.
The only reason it's not a bike meet until I turn up is because I normally have to get the first bloody round in. They all wait for me.
Always bloody late for that.
But like Jay's video off the back of that, I think it's had like 200 views or whatever.
Wicked.
If you want to get to 9 o'clock.
Is that Sunday. Jay on the scooter, is it?
What's that?
Is that Jamie's mate?
No, Jay lives in Milton Keynes, rides it's a Suzuki.
What?
I can't remember what one. I think it's a Bandit or something, but it's very similar. But his daughter rides on the back. And then someone mentioned, we were up Gasoline Juice, and someone said to me, bloody hell, Jay's girlfriend looks a bit young. And I went, that's his daughter, mate.
Oh, that's a uncomfortable situation to be in. That is an uncomfortable situation to be in.
Yeah.
Poor sod.
I was like,
It's lucky he didn't say MILF or something like that.
Suzuki 8R. I went, yeah, that's his daughter on the back, mate. It's not his girlfriend or his wife.
I get this. I just see on Amazon there's a picture of a baby seat which straps down to the pillion seat of a motorbike.
Oh,
I'm not fucking joking. I just sent it to the family chat. I said, can I take the little boy out for a ride? Like, here you go. Let me see if I can see it.
Aaron had one of those for his kids. You come with the same like little foot pegs.
Look at that.
For God's sake.
You wouldn't chance it, would you?
No.
Oh, you
I
would.
think the law is they have to be able to reach the pegs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they must be able to touch the pegs, yeah.
Yeah, you just rise the pegs. Don't you?
There we are.
Them seats come with their own pegs, them seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called the Jimmy Savile seat.
I didn't say it like this, but come.
You get a free
The
cigar.
Savile seat.
Oh, behave yourself.
9 o'clock to go to Shuttleworth, Rich, if you want to go.
Yeah, I'm up for it. Whatever. Just let me know the location.
I'll ping you my address. I'll send you over my address.
What time you need me there?
About 9 o'clock.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
New,
Yeah, go for a little blast.
new name for that seat, a Gary Glitter sitter.
I like that one.
Yeah, Glitter set a Rolf Harris edition.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. Here we go. This is a new seat. Have you guessed what it is yet?
It comes with one of them sticking out the bottom.
You can't get on your bike.
The old they call it the Savalator.
Oh, you wouldn't get this on another motovlog channel, would you?
Oh, it's so PG, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Hold it up again. Hello, kids.
Hello. There's a Kermit the Frog on TikTok I've been watching up on her, and he goes on random video chats, and he pulls up a cucumber like that. Smiles and stays just like. So bad, man. The internet it's a fun place, but Christ.
Oh, here we are. Julian started. Yes, Andrew's phone.
Oh, mate. He's back in the limelight, isn't he? Oh, dear. How's trucking going? Sorry?
Loving it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Proper non-stop, is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you doing European or not? Or just UK?
No, it's only UK I'm doing.
He loves it because every stop's a fucking dogging stop.
Yeah, mate. The old binoculars out. Oh, brilliant. Good on you, man.
Oh, yeah. We're not allowed to stop in laybys and things.
There
That have
was,
to be services or nothing, but yeah.
There was what was it in the motovloggers chat the other day? Because everyone said to me, "Oh, Rev, in your balaclava, you look like a terrorist." Yeah, I'll just drop Andy's missus off in the car park, and Rev will have a go. And I went, "Yeah, free locks after 10 o'clock."
Oh God.
Oh.
No, and I was when we were rolling into Calais, I was saying that through the intercom to Stuart, who I was with. I was like, "Should we quickly pop to the beach and earn £6,000 each? Get them in the back box, tank back, and like, here you go, stuff you in the side box. £6,000 a pop, boys. Let's go." That's some fucking money to be earned there, I tell you.
One for Andy. After all that faffing with the cardos last week, mate, sussed it. You put one, you press it and hold it down to make it the master, and then you just press and hold on the second and the third units. It's that easy.
I was telling you that, but you kept insisting you had to build a bridge or something.
Nah.
I've got to do a bridge. So in the end, we just all walked off and thought, "What the fuck?" There you go.
Yeah, we figured it in the end. So yeah, the comms are up there. The only thing was
I have to listen to the missus and Richard when he's about, let alone fucking everyone else.
Yeah, but the thing is, it kept picking up Jay, and he's on Bluetooth, and I'm like, why the hell am I hearing Jay in my headphones? Oh, it was hilarious. So yeah, but we got comms up now, so that's all
You're
good.
muted, Rich. We can't hear you.
Yeah. He's muted himself.
Sorry about that. No, I was just
back.
grabbing a cup of tea.
Oh, talking of this, man, have you seen how bloody low XRPs are at the moment?
It's on sale, mate.
Yeah.
It's on sale. Everyone at work.
Getting
bought
quick.
at its highest.
Get them before it goes back up again.
CEL. Have you been scammed by crypto? You know, say it ain't for now, is it? It's for fucking retirement, mate. I need that to retire on.
Well, I
I'm enjoying retirement.
obviously I had 200 quid worth. I bailed out and I hooked 100 quid out. I thought, oh well, before it bombs, because everyone said that Elon Musk was going to bail out of XRP and sell them all up. So I bailed out, made 100 quid profit, but they all bombed, bought them again, put me 100 quid back in.
Got more coins.
I've got more coins.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You're on the day trade, boy.
Yeah. I keep watching the up and down level. As soon as they bomb, go in and buy them. Get to the high point. As soon as it peaks, I sell them.
Yeah.
Give it a couple of days, they bomb down again, and I just put my money back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Red Bomb's crypto analysis. Remember, this is not crypto advice.
I had, what was it? 96 coins.
Yeah.
I've now got 230.
I've got in my crypto.com 1900 coins now. I'm back up to 1900.
Oh,
and in my Kraken account, I've got 4,800 and something. So it's enough. It's enough to tour on, but not enough to retire on. That's what
I've got loads in a pen jar up on the side here.
You've got to get in, and when it dips, get in on the
dip. That's how I've gone.
Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, that's I was at 1,400 coins a couple months ago, and I haven't bought any more. I've literally been buying at the highs and selling at the highs and buying in at the lows. Only 25% of my portfolio, which has accumulated that to 1,900.
How much is the coin now?
A coin at the minute.
I think £1.96 a coin at the moment.
156.
Oh, they gone down, have they?
I was buying this when it was 15p a coin.
Yeah.
You know, but when I was unemployed, it got me through the bad times. I hope the HMRC ain't looking at this video, but yeah, it helped me out. It got me through. But now I look back, I go, if it went back down to them prices, mate, our bag would be full up.
I've got to wait for mine to update now because it's just that you got a new update on crypto at the moment. When it's going to kick in.
No, don't get me wrong. It's not for everyone. It's so volatile.
ISA coins.
Hey?
I got NatWest ISA coins. That's £1 for £1. That is.
Yeah. Loads of profits to be made there. I'll tell you, if it goes, doesn't it? And everyone's laughing. If it don't, it's money we're throwing away anyway. That's we're only going to put it in the tank, won't we? You know?
There was one because obviously I've got my XRPs. There was another really good one at the moment. It's bombed at the moment, but it's the Luxo coin. Get on the LUKSO coin, Luxo coin.
The ones which will take off because of the usability of them for the future is XRP, Solana, and I think it's ADA. I don't hold me to that, but I think it's ADA and XLM because they're all going to merge as a cross-border cross-border thing. You know.
So if you get on the Luxo coin at the moment, look at the spike on. Let's get over that side. Where are we?
Yeah.
It's spiked. It's spiked literally.
Is that the one what plummeted the other day?
Yeah. 16 pence a coin. I bought 100 of those at 16 pence a coin. They're up to 58p.
Wow. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
just,
it does.
if you
But
go
just
on
be
like
careful with rug balls, man.
go into the ones that are losing the most money, go to the top one that's losing the most money.
Yeah.
Grab on it, buy your coins on the lowest.
But do your research on the coin beforehand, because it could be
yeah.
plummeting to a zero.
Yeah.
It could be. So don't just fucking buy it, because you need to know what you're actually buying into. If it's a future technology, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Google the coin, check it out.
Yeah.
5 out of 10 of them are like, oh, they're going through the floor. They ain't making any money. But the Luxo coin is doing really well at the moment, so I'll let that get to about £1, bail out, bang it back into XRP. Because
the thing is, there was a coin a few days ago, it was last week, that actually nosedived. It went from 30 something quid. It is a meme coin, but it is a big Chinese meme coin. It worked out about £39 a coin, and it plummeted to 0.3 noughts of a coin in a second. Where the actual company went, oof, something happened. It was saying with the Chinese regulator, and they refused it, and it just plummeted. And the thing is, it is scary, especially if you've got all your assets in that bag.
Yeah,
because you just don't know. But the good thing about XRP is it's being held back because of the SEC in the States. So everyone suffered worldwide because of the SEC and Gary Gensler being a fucking knob. But look, things are slow at the minute, and this is alt season, and this comes around every 4 years. So this is the year for the 12 months of gaining. But at the moment, it's a really fucking slow start to the year, you know, with crypto, with everything, with the tariffs and everything. It's just mad.
Fucking Trump, Bitcoin.
I can't believe it. I stayed away from the news all for the last 3 days, and then we pulled into the services just before we got to Calais. I was like, I can't believe America's put 100% on fucking China on tariffs, and he's gone. Yeah, do you think he's put it up anymore? I don't know. Shall I have a look? Fucking 244%.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, what is going on? The guy's mad. I love it. I love it. It's just nuts.
More profit.
Yeah, my fucking chicken chow main's going to go through the roof.
Your crispy spring rolls now going to cost you a tenner a
prawn cracker.
Yeah.
Watch their Bitcoins. They're probably made in fucking China.
But the thing is, Bitcoin was at £96,000 a coin.
I know. It's now 63.
It's about 63,000 at the moment on Bitcoin. So if you've got Bitcoins, your money's just gone through the floor.
Yeah. You know, so I can't believe I got offered when fucking about 20 years. Right, no, what was it that long? Probably about 18, 19 years ago. No, it was about 20 years ago. I got offered to buy some Bitcoin off a mate at work. And he's saying for £112 a coin, mate. But when he said I needed a laptop, I needed email accounts, I was like, I ain't got a laptop. I don't even know what fucking email is. And it was in hindsight, you look back and you go, fuck. Yeah. You know, when you look back and you go, you got regrets in life. That's probably one of them. I wish I'd have fucking took them.
Yeah, that's why
if you got 100 coins at 63 grand a coin, fucking hell, you're laughing, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's why XRP at the moment is the big one to get on, because it's the monetary. Everybody trades in XRPs.
The XRP is the main thing about it. When here's this, from what I've been researching XRP for, it's the first crypto coin I ever bought, and since then I have been really understanding what it does, and it's all about the cross-border payments. If you want to send from your Santander to your mate in Bank of America, they can't go from sterling to US dollar. It has to go through a blockchain, which is crypto.
Yeah.
And XRP does that transaction, if not like millions of transactions at once, but in less than 3 seconds for nothing, nearly. And that and time is money when it in the banking world, or in all worlds, isn't it? You know, so that on its own, that technology, that speedy technology is crucial. And apparently, if they took 10% of Swift, the company Swift is like a portfolio of everybody, every account on Earth, and it transacts trillions a day, quadrillions of money. Yeah, if XRP transacted 10% of Swift's accounts, you're looking at a 15 grand coin. Oh, sorry, £1,500 coin. Sorry, not 15 grand, £1,500 coin. That's on 10% of Swift. That's insane. I could be called a lie, but that's what I've been researching. You know, with the market caps and everything, it's just
that's why I'm trying to bang so much
insane money.
It's like big because you think 10 years time, Bitcoin from 112 quid to 96 grand. If XRP goes that way, that's why I'm smashing it all into XRPs at the moment.
Yeah, the thing is if it goes nowhere, it goes nowhere. You just pull your money back out, you know, and get on with your life. But if it does, look at that. 20 years ago, say £100, I could have got XRP for £100 a coin. Yeah, and I had enough money back then. I was earning more than I ever have in my life, you know, and on the railway. And if I'd have bought £1,000 worth, it's a lot of coins, you know. So, but and that was £100 then, and now it has hit since then 90 odd grand a coin.
Yeah, exactly.
You're talking astronomical numbers, you know, and it's there ready for you to pull away. And the thing is, Bitcoin will never go anywhere because it's unregulated. If you want to, you can't take more than £1,000 on the airplane with you on cash. You're questioned. Bitcoin is the way, the loophole of being able to send money to the buyer without it being regulated, you know, without paying the tax and stuff, you know. So it will never not go. It will never crash Bitcoin.
Yeah,
it is useful.
Yeah,
you know.
Right. We're going to give it 5 more minutes, and we've been on for an hour and bloody 20 minutes here. Jesus.
Wow.
Still, do an hour. That's enough. No, we're still going it. And Chamber, they've all like disappeared off. It's like, oh, if I could talking Bitcoins now.
the crypto scam right here with Red Bomb.
Yeah, that's how you make your money, mate. That's how you make your money. If you know,
if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't matter, does it? You put into it what you're willing to lose.
Yeah, VJ Liker, Vincent does it as well. So you know, he spends money on it. So he knows it. But you know, be prepared to lose what you put in. That's what they always say.
Yeah, you know what I found out not long ago, that 89% of South Koreans hold XRP.
Yeah.
89% of every Korean has an account with XRP.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's saying something, man.
Yeah. Get in on it. Get some XRP.
Yeah, it's insane.
You know, we're giving our trading advice away here.
What's that?
Well,
the more that's got it, the more we all benefit in the end. We all retire together. That's at work. At work, I think there's all of us on our team and our alarm receiving centre team, besides 2 people who refuse to do it. And we'd all retire at the same time and leave them there. You know what I mean? It's like, well, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, oh well, back to graft.
Yeah, but if not, it's a nice little nest egg that I leave behind for Mrs. B. So
yeah, it's the day you die, she's a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, should we sit in bed playing bingo for like 24 hours a day, mate?
You should be like, right, girls, we're going to Dubai. Fuck this.
Right, we're going to wrap up here, guys. I'm back at the garage tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. My last day before I go on holiday. Don't forget, Sunday is my birthday. There is a link up in the side chat. There is also a link on my Facebook page. Do not buy me wine or get me any prezzies or a card. What I'd like you to do...
On it.
what I'd like you to do is jump onto. You can find it on the Ride of I. Go onto my Facebook page. If you know me personally, you've got my Facebook page. Give a donation to Rosie's Rainbow Fund.
I will give you one Bitcoin
for the kiddies that are in hospital. That's all I asked this year. Just give a donation.
Stick the link in, mate. Stick the link in chat if you can.
There is. I put a link up earlier. Let me find it again. Let me just go into my Facebook and I'll share it up again. So there is a link up on my page. Roll back about. Go on to my Dave page. Oh, there we go. Let me go on to this one.
My Bitcoin flip machine. It takes fictional coins.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There we go. It's just pinned.
I'll bring me euros. That's fictional.
I've just pinned it to the top of my page. So if I do a share, let me click on that and share the link. There we go. Copy link.
I think you shared it on my Facebook group as well, didn't you?
Right. There we go. Chuck the link in there.
Very nice.
There we go. There's the link to Rosie's Rainbow Fund. So yeah,
I'll just send you an XRP. It'd be worth 100 grand, son.
I'll share it up on a few pages as well. So yeah, but yeah, just even if it's a couple of quid, it's money for the poorly kiddies that are in hospital. So that's my. And we're doing another run as well in September. So if you do want to come and join us on the ride, Rosie's Rainbow Fund, Ed, Tracy, and all the guys that run Rosie's Rainbow Fund and the Ride of I, we'll be doing another one with them. Next Saturday, hopefully, we'll go down and meet this guy. We'll organise it. If I get back in time, I might do a live, but obviously depends what time I get back from Norfolk on Friday. So there may not be a live stream next Friday. There might be, there may not be. But we'll let you know. But obviously Saturday we'll try and get down to Southampton and see Jamie. Sunday is Emma's Calf, and the following week is back down to Bike Night at the Lounge. So we're going to wrap up here. It is 9:25. Hey,
Yay!
She's still playing bingo in the bedroom anyway. So thanks to Simon, Mr. Truck Driving your car in Coffee Man. Thanks to Andy over there with obviously the remapped BMW that makes a lot of noise and lights up backs of cars like a proverbial halo.
That's just for dogging.
Thanks to Jamie, obviously coming in. We'll see you next week. And of course, down in the corner,
it's potluck. Hey ho!
On the trophy. Looking forward to seeing your videos where you go abroad, mate.
It's going to be more on the drone side of life. Because what I've got is just fucking hell. Wait until you see what's coming. It's going to be a bit of a twisty one, but bit of an emotional one. It's powerful, so hopefully you guys tune in and enjoy it.
All right, lovely. Thanks to all the guys. Thanks to everybody in the side chat. So Vincent, Zed, Punch It Chewy, Darkside Biker, Jay, Subaru, Exeter Rider, Todge. Everybody in that side chat, thanks for coming in on a Friday night. Only because there was nothing else to do and nothing to watch on the telly, so you decided to tune in to me. Could have been worse. But yeah, thanks to all these guys here on camera. But we will see you again, same time, same place next week on Friday, if I can get back in time. Watch out for my Facebook page, because no doubt I'll be sitting in the hot tub with a glass of wine. I'll put some photos up. So yeah, naked Rev in the hot tub. If you happen to be out this Sunday and you're out in Hunstanton, for those that do go out to Hunstanton on a Sunday, we should probably see you up there. I'll go and stick at the board. So thanks to everybody. But until then, guys, Simon, Andy, Jamie, Richard, GTR Travels, take care. And as always, be well, ride safe. And from Rev, enjoy the weekend. And it's a big goodbye from me.